often. He's 5-1.
Talk about decent. I think that's pretty damn decent, Wolf.
I mean, he's got a much better overall win ratio than Creator does. Creator's 15-14, if I'm not mistaken, or 16-15, something like that.
15-14.
He's 3-0 versus Protoss, and he stopped his losing streak recently. He's 3-5 in his recent 5. But I just feel like, I mean, yeah, Creator's Protoss versus Protoss is pretty good. I think it's actually his best matchup. It's just funny to say about Creator if you think about the Creator of old.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, man.
8-2 is pretty good against Protoss, man.
Yeah. It's his best by far. If you look at his win ratio versus Zerg, it's 2-8, which explains where he's getting all those losses from.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Both these guys really, really good in the matchup. I actually picked Hush for that reason. I feel like he's kind of a guy that doesn't come out that often, but he definitely has a ton of potential. He's kind of like one of CJ's like hidden weapons, you know.
I've lost confidence in Creator. I feel like the other players on Prime have been getting better, whereas he's kind of stayed the same.
Yeah, I
he was like,
agree.
you know, in the beginning I was like, oh, he's like Darth Creator. Now he gets mad, goes crazy in the booth. We haven't seen that in a while. We haven't.
He's losing his passion.
Losing his passion. Losing his powers. All right, let's go into game number 2 to see if Creator could tie us up here at the SPL.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Up here in the top right, once again in the yellow. For CJ Antis, it's Hush, and he's moving a probe.
Uh-oh. Over here to the top left, who's about to get uh-oh'd. For Creator, or for Prime, it's Creator Prime. I'm like, whoa, I did that. You know what's really cool is actually you and I can, and Brendan, I mean, and Moonlight as well, the 3 of us can actually see very closely exactly Hush's first-person view.
Oh, wow.
Wow, we can actually
sick.
I can kind of see Creator's view, too.
I'm just going to watch this, guys. Like,
I can see it through the crowd.
Forget Creator. Like,
well, let's watch where this proxy gateway's going to go.
I think it's going to be a 1-gate. We haven't really seen very many 2-gate proxies in a while.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, only time will tell, but I feel like it's going to be 1.
Interesting he puts that pylon. That's not the most optimal place to put that pylon. He could hide it a bit more, like hug it against that wall, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's been like cannon rushing a lot of Zergs lately and he's just like used to it. We're going to see 1 go down. He's still kind of probing there.
Yeah, he's probing. I think it's going to be 1.
Yeah.
Because 2-gate proxies have been, with good micro, pretty much solved, especially because once you get that mothership core out, you're like, okay, haha. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Creator's scouting, guys, and if he comes down here, which he's rallied to, he's going to see it, and he does.
It's like, aha. So this is looking good for Creator. He knows how to react to this for sure.
And Hush knows it's been seen, but here's the thing about this build. Just seeing it alone isn't enough a lot of the time. This is 2 gates, so he's going to go into double stalker from here. And if you do not, like, it's the build where you cut probes usually at 12, and you just spend the rest of your resources on stalkers only. You get that core up. As soon as that gate decides to make a core, he's not even going to make another pylon because he needs that 100 minerals to actually make the stalkers. So he's like, this is like a super all-in build where you live or you die by your stalkers.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And we only have 1 gateway for Creator, which could be a big problem.
Did he come and verify that there was a second gate?
No, he didn't.
No,
he only scouted once.
Oh my God.
He's not even going to scout it now.
I don't think he even saw that second gate with that probe.
Yeah, he's going to get really caught off guard.
Uh-oh.
He does not know how all-in this is.
This is like the build, man. I used to do this build all the time. Like, if you do not know this is coming, you straight up die. The stalkers will out-micro your first zealot. Then you'll kill the first stalker that comes out with 2 stalkers versus 1. You can imagine how well that goes. If you pull all your probes, you're going to lose all your probes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is looking really bad.
He still doesn't know. Warp gate's
He doesn't
on the way.
know. He's like, I'm fine. 2 zealots versus 1, plus I got a probe. 1 stalker pops out, and your mothership core is coming across the map, right? No, there's no mothership core with this variation. Pylon for vision on the high ground. And here we go. 2 stalkers moving forward here. And all he has to do is micro against the probes and the zealots and target down that stalker of Creator. Creator needs to pull every single probe that he's caught up here. This is not optional.
No, not at all.
Already 1 probe going down. Not the best micro out of Creator as well. Those zealots are getting poked at by those stalkers, getting low on some health. Yeah. And 2 more are on the way.
And first one is gone. Now he just needs to target that stalker if he can. is actually going to take out some of these probes here for free.
Hush loses his Zealot.
But he's about to have 4 Stalkers to 2. And that damage output just gets more and more.
Yep. Hush knows he can run back here.
Oh, doing some damage, but oh man, like I can't believe Creator didn't actually scout around for an extra gateway.
Yep.
Because he would have completely changed his build. He went for 2 gases. He thought he was in complete control here.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot of probes coming off, and that 1 Stalker is very low, down to 33 hit points. But it's going to be 6 Stalkers soon in a moment versus 3.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do some math here. Twice the gateways, twice the Stalkers.
Sure. That's good maths, and
that's good math.
It's good math, man. And it's definitely looking horrible for Creator. He just didn't scout enough.
Every chrono is used on these Stalkers, not even starting Warp Gate research at home because he knows this is it. This is all he's going to do in this game. If this doesn't work, it's over. Mothership Core is on the way. He needs to buy time for that, but I honestly don't even think.
No, it's not going to make a difference at this point. He's not going to have enough energy to get a Photon Overcharge up for a long time.
He's chronoing it like he can't even afford another Stalker. He can't even afford. Look at his face. He's the face of defeat.
Yeah.
It really is. And that's going to be it. There's no more Stalkers left after this one goes down. Mothership Core is dead as well. And he's pulled every probe. He's not even mining anymore.
No, he's head in hand, and he can't believe it. He's going crazy.
Look at him. He's going crazy, but not in the right way.
Oh, he's going Darth Vader, man. What is it, Darth Creator?
Creator, he lost your passion.
Oh, man, he is so torn up about this.
He should have checked for the second gateway. I think it was just a... Yeah. I know he was like thinking about something else. He was stressed out. I don't know, but...
Yeah, that was such an easy problem to fix, too. You just can't assume that kind of thing.
Nexus on the way.
Oh, please get it up.
This is actually a bit ridiculous. Like, Creator should just leave the game.
Yeah, I mean, he is upset for sure, but at the same time, like, you gotta lose. You gotta leave.
Man up. Type the G's.
Maybe he'll just leave without GG.
Drop those G's,
Where are the G's, man?
Oh, man.
He's going to drop it with a Nexus explosion. Time it out.
He is ruined.
Wow. I have never actually seen this before.
No, this is like next level. Like
He's going to build the Nexus in the place of this. That's actually so funny to me.
I don't think I've ever seen a player eliminated in a way like this before.
Is he actually going to wait for elimination?
This is actually a bit embarrassing.
If he does, man, he will regret it for the rest of his career. He has to type out.
Just say GG.
He has to type out here.
You have to admit defeat one day.
I'm so serious about this. He has to type out. Like,
I think, can he get a warning for this?
No. He can't get a warning for this.
Yeah, I guess not. That'd be silly.
Although, in my opinion, he can't get a warning for this. Okay, GG. There may be some Kess rule about delaying the game or something, but I'm pretty sure.
He is so mad. He threw off his headphones.
Yep, he is pissed, and I have to say that's pretty much...
That's his own fault. That's his own fault by far. He should have scattered that with his probes, and he didn't. And he went for 2 gas, 1 gate. I mean, against a proxy. Like, what was he thinking, man? He got to be more careful than that.
I mean, he pulled a probe. I really thought, I think he thought it was going to be the variation with 1 gate, Zealot Stalker, Mothership Core.
Yeah, but that was like the assumption. He shouldn't have assumed.
But he walked past, you know?
He didn't have to assume.
There's 2 ways to check about whether he dies the second gateway. One is in the probe all the way to his main and see if there's another gateway there or what's going on there. Excuse me. The other way is to check where the gateway is and see if it's there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not far from your main to your natural. You can scout it without losing many minerals.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake.
That's why
he's
an assumption.
So angry. Yeah, it's an assumption.
That is why he is so mad.
Yeah. He's mad at himself. I guarantee you guys he's mad at himself more than anybody else. He is absolutely not frustrated at Hush for doing the cheese. Like,
he's gonna like punch himself in the head when he gets to the bathroom sort of thing. Like,
yeah, this is like
that's when, not a good way to lose.
Nobody on the team is even gonna like say like, oh man, I wish, like everyone's just gonna look at him and be like, yeah, we know, like you're upset with yourself, but like,
yeah. Well, I have to say, Hush going up to 4-0 in PvP, definitely looking good in the matchup.
Well,
and,
yeah, looking pretty good. But
I mean, that game there was kind of just Creator not scouting it, I have to admit, but still, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just can't stop looking at that really handsome guy like in the background. The Adidas guy, like in the background. Like, he like looks like he's looking at me. Like he's like just there.